Hola, hola, queridos amigos, muy buenos días. Gracias por estar con nosotros en su programa Café con Leche, la voz de los latinos en América. Estamos emitiendo desde Hermosa 1470 y 96.9 FM. También estamos en YouTube y nos pueden encontrar más tarde en Facebook. Gracias por estar con nosotros. Tengo al Distrito Escolar de Lancaster ofreciendo oportunidades de empleo, el doctor Jordan Goines y el director de personal clasificado, el señor Charles Coleman. Well, do you know, we are so happy to, even though we are having a very difficult situation for the COVID, the inflation and all these kind of things, we have jobs. It's so different to the crisis, the economical crisis, the recession in 2010, because now we have resources, the schools have resources, all the there are so much money in the economy that we feel happy. And this opportunity of employment for people is great. And I wonder why we never did it before, Dr. Goins, because really we have so many people looking for a job.
Well, I think for our part, I mean, we should have been doing this. Is come to think about it, I'm glad we start the year off looking at bringing more people on to support kids. To be honest with you, and bringing people in to help supervise students. On top of that, and I want to make sure we highlight some of the other positions we have available because
Okay.
we're opening up early learning, and we started talking about that last year with our early learning specialists.
Okay.
That's classified employees in the classroom working with kids, being able to do that. There's a degree probably of expertise that needs to be had, but we also have positions like we also have positions that are going to be involving CPSs or coordinated program specialists. Those are people that I work with directly, who deal with the money at a school site, and help us. Yeah, big deal. That's a big deal. Big people. And those are the people that are basically like the accountants of the school sites a lot of the time, and the principals. Yes. Mr. Coleman can attest to it because he was a principal just a couple of years ago. They rely on those people to a heavy degree to make sure that the budgets are running, are doing the right thing, and making sure that they're moving the right way and they're using the right budgets.
Okay, what is the name of that position?
Coordinated Program Specialist.
CPS. Un CPS. Esa posición se encarga, es responsabilidad de llevar la contabilidad a nivel escuela. Ellos son responsables por hacerse cargo del dinero, de cómo se maneja el dinero. Cada escuela recibe su presupuesto y ellos son los responsables de vigilar cómo se está gastando. Es una posición muy importante que trabaja directamente con el director de una escuela, con el principal de una escuela. Así es que, what are the requirements for this position?
High school diploma and some background in
accounting.
Would help. Yes, but if they go on the EdJoin, all the requirements are on the job description and on that link on EdJoin as well. It'll tell you exactly what it takes to apply.
Okay, EdJoin es un lugar en el website, en el internet, donde se puede buscar los requerimientos. Aquí vean.
And this is a QR code right here. This is on our website. If you just scan your phone over it, it'll take you right to that EdJoin site.
Bueno, para esta posición entonces se requiere que tengan su high school también, y si tienen alguna experiencia en contabilidad, se les da preferencia, pero tienen que ir a este website. Do you know, I even feel bad to tell you this, but another of the challenges that the Latino community has is that sometimes we don't have access to the internet, or we don't have computer, or we don't know how. We know to work with the telephone very well in Facebook and that kind of things. But going to websites is something very different. What can we do for that kind of people that doesn't have the ability to?
And we've actually ran into those problems. So what I have them do is call me, and then I'll set up a time and I'll walk them through it. I'll bring them in my office, or I can talk to them over the phone and walk them through it.
Perfecto. Miren, le estaba yo platicando que uno de los retos que tenemos en la comunidad hispana, que mucha gente no tiene computadora, no tiene internet, no sabe cómo ir a un website y buscar esto, pero dice, háblenme a mí y yo les ayudo para que puedan completar el proceso. El número de teléfono otra vez, 661-948-4661, 661-948-4661, extensión 148, y él les va a ayudar a navegar el sistema, a que ustedes puedan completar su aplicación. Es otra vez 948-4661, extensión 148 para que puedan tener la oportunidad de obtener un empleo. This is really, really good. Do you have any other position that we want to talk about?
Yeah, Mr. Davis, who's our director of certificated personnel, he'll be coming on. I think in
in 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah,
2 weeks,
yeah.
or 4 weeks.
And he'll be talking more about our certificated positions that we have open, the teaching
Perfect.
positions, and those will require teaching credentials and things of that nature. So,
And do you know, you are not going to believe it, but I hear that they are thinking bringing teachers from Mexico. And I was thinking there
We've
are
been
a
talking
lot
about
of
that.
people here that already they have a BA, because in the last few years the people who immigrated from Mexico were professionals.
Yeah.
So they already have the degree, and they are bilingual, or at least they speak Spanish very well. And it's just thing to grab them and that's it. But why do you want to bring more people from Mexico right now if we have so many people here able and ready to work? Don't you think?
Absolutely. And there's another piece I want to bring up to that. So yes, all of those pieces, because I think that one of the issues that we need to do is that we need to be looking where, with the pool that we have, and seeing what we can bring in. And because there's plenty of people that we know that have degrees coming in from not just Mexico. I mean, you can come from Spain or from areas of Europe or other areas in just other countries where the Lancaster and the Antelope Valley is turning into a little, melt like a serious salad. Like lots of people from lots of different places. But I want to highlight, so a lot of these positions that are being highlighted today, like CPS, our coordinated program specialists, our speech and language paraeducators, supervision aides, recreation leaders, and all these positions, these are keys to getting into a district. So once you're into a district, there is so much that you can do. Like I promise you, everybody in a district, if you've got a high school diploma, is going to be looking at you and saying, "So how can we help you get your college degree?" And they're going to find ways to be able to help you get to that point. And especially with our human resources department, they're all about building people up. And I think that is the biggest piece of Lancaster School District. We're all about making sure that you come in one way and that you do the best and that we build you up to be better than when you started. And that's huge for us.
Bueno, lo que nos está diciendo el doctor Goines, hay muchísimas posiciones disponibles. Estamos hablando de toda la gente que ya está aquí y que podría calificar para un empleo, pero todavía no tienen el seguro social. Pero lo que estamos diciendo también es que las oportunidades están ahí, dice, y no solamente entran al distrito, y además les ayudamos para que puedan continuar su educación como empleados, para que puedan continuar, y si no han completado su BA, pueden obtener un grado para una licenciatura y luego incluso una maestría. El Distrito Escolar de Lancaster les apoya en todo eso, y lo único que hay que hacer es tomar las oportunidades que existen ahí. And there are a lot of opportunities over there. I remember that somebody told me that you have a place in which people can go to use a computer.
Yeah, we have a Welcome and Wellness Center.
¿Cómo se llama?
Welcome and Wellness Center.
El centro de bienvenida. And is in a specific place or is in all each school?
It's a place. It's a specific place off of
10 West.
10th West, yeah.
10 West? And what is the...
I believe it's 10th West Avenue J, I think is across.
La 10 y la J, y ahí tienen su centro de bienvenida del Distrito Escolar de Lancaster, donde pueden ir a usar una computadora. And I can imagine that if they ask for some orientation, I am looking for a job, can you help me here? Can they do that?
Yes, absolutely. Then they'll refer them over to me.
Excelente. And do we have people who speak Spanish there who can help?
Everybody over at the Welcome and Wellness Center speaks Spanish.
Todos en el centro de bienvenida hablan español. Lo único que tiene que hacer, si tiene deseo de trabajar, es ir ahí y pedirle a una persona que le apoye para ver este website que se llama EdJoin. Usted nada más dice, vengo a buscar trabajo, quiero un trabajo, dígame qué es lo que hay y cómo puedo aplicar, y ahí está la oportunidad para todos los jóvenes, señoritas que quieran avanzar en su trabajo. Now, when we talk about working in the school district, they have a lot of benefits. We have only 1 minute, but you offer a lot of benefits, no? That no any regular job offers.
Yes, and then once you become an employee with the Lancaster School District, depending on the hours of day that you work, will depend on the level of benefit that you would earn. But also, we've got, if for the classified side, if you become a member of CSEA, they have programs within that as well. That's the labor unit that represents our classified employees, where you can get your degrees paid for, and there's training that they offer as well. And we offer training as well as.
Bueno, así es que es la oportunidad de que obtengan toda su educación. Dice, las prestaciones que reciben van a ser de acuerdo al número de horas que trabajen en cada área, pero si ya que se vuelve además un empleado permanente, pues lo que es el sindicato le va a cubrir todas sus clases para que pueda obtener un grado mayor al que tiene. Si va por un BA, pues un BA o un master degree, lo que sea necesario. Y también el distrito escolar, nos dice el señor Coleman, que también ellos apoyan con apoyo a la educación. Do you know, I 3 hours, I'm going to go to look for that job for the 3 hours.
Okay. All right.
Well,
We'll be looking for you.
it was a pleasure to have you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Hasta la vista. Bye. Time